This video is for Aries sun, moon, and rising sign, more specifically for the sun sign, but it may also resonate with the other two. Also keep in mind, though I say this is you, this can be your partner or someone else around you. So no need to get offended. We all should understand that by now. For most of you, this has to do with a relationship that's transforming in some way. And you're actually happy that there's conflict going on surrounding it. I don't know what that means until we get further in, and I still may not afterwards. But that's what I'm getting here. So, it could be something about health, daily duties, daily routines, service to others, being hidden. So that you would get wish fulfillment legally. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I would guess this could be like, for instance, you've got a legal case going on and you have to prove that you are of stable mind to make decisions, or for instance, to win a legal case when you know that you're not of stable mind would be an example. Or that, you have no marks on your record when in truth you actually do. It could be anything sort of, that type of energy. It's basically saying when it comes to relationships, or a specific relationship does not have to be romantic. The relationship is transforming because you have a hard time being empathetic. Okay? So maybe disaster has come because there was a lack of empathy. For some of you, this has to do with home and family. Could have even destroyed the home environment or the family environment for some of you. Either way, things could be coming up from the past. And it's causing a lot of sadness within the relationship. If it's not you, it's your person. Somebody here is very sad, okay? Reflecting on the past kind of energy. I dare to say even having flashbacks of the past here. Some of you may have been sharing resources with someone that you were really close with and you lacked empathy with them. Okay? There could be something like that for some of you too. But either way, this is not a closed book. It's a chapter you don't want to look at, or maybe you don't want other people to see, but nevertheless, it's there. Maybe you don't want people to see that you lack empathy, or that a relationship is transforming in some way. And it has to do, for most of you, with money. That's not everybody. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know why I'm getting this feeling, but for some of you, you may have given somebody privy information that they should not have had also. It's another, just a feeling I get for some, okay? Or maybe you were given information that you weren't supposed to have. Oh my goodness. There's this feeling of somebody just like putting their whole heart and soul into something and somebody sabotaging it. That's the feeling I feel. I don't know if this happened to you or you did this to somebody else. I'm also going to say for some of you, this could be somebody that you went back and forth with too, for some of you. That's not all of you. But went back and forth with somebody here to resolve a situation and to recover justice, meaning you felt like, or they felt like, they were being taken advantage of. And so rather than saying, I feel like I've been taken advantage of and I'm cutting ties because you took advantage of me, you get back together hoping that you can get the information out of them or the truth will come out or something like that for some of you, okay? So this could be you, this could be your partner or somebody around you. Again, let me just say that. Some of you could have had debts that were hidden, or you could have received an inheritance or some sort of large payout that you hid. For some of you, I feel like it's because of a relationship. It's like you don't want this person who's close to you to have any money, or they don't want you to have any money. That's the way it feels for a lot of you. Again, that's not going to be the story for every Aries, out there. Everybody's got a different story. But I kind of feel like some of you may have had a hidden child or a hidden romance that was involved in this. Or even some sort of hidden creative project that is involved in this situation. But regardless, I feel like whatever you did here, or whatever this person did, okay, they made it where basically there's no hope of a resolution to recover true justice. And you know this. And you're actually celebrating this, or this person is, okay? Again, I know this may not be you. It's like somebody is like lacking empathy, does not care about the other person, goes back and forth with the other person just for legal reasons. And just totally, it's like wiping them out or trying to wipe them out in some way. Some of you knew that you were going to be moving on from this person also. But it's like you don't want them to know that you were going to move on from them. That's what it looks like. All right. Y'all, for some reason, it looks like a health situation legally. So was this like some sort of money surrounding a health issue? You know what I mean? Like disability or I don't know, a maternity leave. I'm trying to think of other examples just off the top of my head. It could be something like that, you know. For some of you, it could also be that you lacked empathy because it wasn't something that you understood health-wise. Like, for instance, say somebody has an anxiety disorder You don't have one. So because you can't see it, you don't understand it, and you won't validate it. Because you have a belief system that they should just man up, for instance, right? It could be that. Or they have that thought about you. I need to make sure I'm saying that clearly so you understand that. I do know this can be somebody else. Also, for some of you, you may not want to get back with someone, or they may not want to get back with you because somebody was, what's the word? Someone suffered an injustice and the other person doesn't want to face up to it or fess up to it. That's another way that you could look at this, okay? Some of you may have walked away from somebody altogether, because that is the feeling I get. It's like somebody who walks away from somebody but comes back because they're hoping to get the upper hand. Not because there's true feelings, you know. Again, I don't know the circumstances behind it, so no judgment here. But I also feel like there's a hidden romance that's a factor in why you had no empathy for this person, or a hidden child, or a hidden creative project that is the reason, or has a play in why you had no sympathy or empathy for this person. I also can see where some of you may be trying to stay within the lines for the world to see of what your family would be accepting of. Meaning that it's not necessarily who you are. You're trying to show one face while actually being another. And when I say that, I don't mean that rude. I mean, there's some things that older generations cannot understand about younger generations. So rather than, bringing it out into the open, it's being kept down in the underworld, so to speak, and hidden from view while you continue on your life in the way that your elders wouldn't accept, for instance. Okay? With that said, if it is of a sexual nature, understand this is a family generational thing. They also have done the things that you're feeling guilty for at some point in their lives. The cards are showing me that. But when you refuse to bring it up to the light and it stays down in the dark, now there's all of this muck and nastiness that's not necessary, right? When you have a clogged septic pipe, do you just leave it clogged? Or is it time to clean it? You know what I mean? So things can flow smoothly again. That's a gross example, but yeah. For others of you, you got what you wanted out of the person, right? For whatever reason, and I'm talking about in this legal sense, you got what you wanted out of this person, whether it was money or for them to walk away and give you what you wanted or whatever it is, right? Some of you got the upper hand, but you don't want them to know that's the whole reason you got back with them or got with them or, dealt with them in some way, was just for that reason. So now you're kind of walking on eggshells with them because you don't want them to know that that's the reason. Am I right? I don't know. Lots of conflict going on here. Some of you could be dealing with acid reflux. I'm just saying that. I don't know. For some reason, I'm getting that for some of you. Dealing with acid reflux, and it's saying in your diet, you need to use more moderation with how you eat. I'm getting that you need to slow down when you eat is one of the things. You know, you may think, for instance, that it's all about spicy foods, but sometimes it's about how fast you're eating. I don't know why, okay? Something in your body. You're having a hard time taking things slow because now that you got what you want, or now that they got what they wanted, somebody wants to jet. You get what I'm saying here? And this is an endless cycle that's becoming pretty exhausting, to be quite honest with you. Maybe some of you didn't want to share resources with your family or with your mother. It's another thing that I'm getting. I'm getting very strong throat chakra energy, guys. I don't know what's going on about that. I don't know if that's the person that you're dealing with, that it's affecting their throat chakra or it's affecting your throat chakra. But, you know, if you think this is you, maybe do some throat chakra meditations. Or if you're having some sort of health issues that involve the throat, maybe get that checked out, okay? Okay, I definitely am getting the feeling that somebody was, because you see how this woman has got her back to this woman and this one's got the arrow. This one's sad, and she's, you know, feeling sad. She's feeling sadness. And then there's this person over here that's like, huh, I got you now. You're sad? Huh, I got you. Boom. You know what I mean? Took her out, just like that. All right, guys, I'm going to let this go. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.